Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
So, good day everyone. I am Miguel Robles, your facilitator for this forum. Today we shall discuss a problem that happened on the past elections. And for those who attended on this forum, I appreciate your cooperation with us. So, what is the problem? The problem is the candidates used amount of campaign materials which was said containing substances that affect the health of people in our community. Today, we shall make solutions and ways on how to solve this issue. Let me first introduce to you the people I know on this forum. Congresswoman Tagismal, Representative Abelio, and Representative Berlano. So, for the first place, what substances are contained on these materials that such thing can affect the health of people? Yes, and you are?
Okay, let me first introduce myself to you. I am Dr. Manalo from St. Luke's Medical Center, and I studied BS Chemistry in the University of California. Well, according to my research, this material contains two hazardous substances, namely cadmium and lead. Well, cadmium occurs as a minor component in most zinc ores, so therefore it is a byproduct of zinc production. Buildup of cadmium levels in the water, air, and soil has been occurring particularly in industrial places. Environmental exposure to cadmium will lead to problematic diseases, while acute exposure to cadmium fumes may cause flu-like symptoms of chills, fever, and muscle aches. In the other hand, lead, as a poisonous substance, can damage our brain and it can cause brain disorders.
So, if you're saying that cadmium and lead, am I right, are affecting the human body system, does this affect the environment as well?
Oo, Mr. Robles. Makaka-apekto ang mga kemikal na ito sa ating kalusugan at sa kapaligiran. Dapat tayong magsagawa ng batas ukol dito para sa ikasasayos ng ating bansa.
So, if these chemicals are affecting the environment and human health, we should implement new laws for this issue.
For your opinions for today, what are the effects of your so-called laws to the society, to the people right now? What are the effects of this?
Based on your opinions, I should logically accept your inclusive and good implementation of the law involving the case of this.
Hello, I am George and I am a businessman. I own Amazing Tarpaulin Printing Company, and I am wondering how will your law affect my business?
Your business will be quite affected because of the content that is contained in the tarpaulin, the cadmium and lead, that is so hazardous that will really affect the health of the people in the community.
Thank you. So, as we all know, in a few months we will have the SK and barangay elections. How will be the SK elections and barangay elections affected from this ban or law of using these tarpaulins? What are the effects?
Make sure that these rules on posting campaign materials help our environment and community to have a good future. So, I will include also the content of material if it is has great amount of cadmium and lead.
Okay, so these substances really does affect the health of people right now, and also the environment. And what are the causes of this? Where do they come from?
Well, cadmium and lead are not always disadvantages to our society. They could be also advantages. For example, the cadmium. Cadmium is present in batteries. Without cadmium, batteries can be operated with a certain object.
So, if they have advantages and disadvantages, what projects can we do develop for the development of the solution to this problem?
We can do seminars for a young and mature audience to explore and learn this substance in order for them to expose their learning and concepts of these chemicals in our present society. They will learn that these substances will greatly affect the health of the people in this society.
So, as Filipino citizens, what are the effects of these things for us Filipinos, physically, psychologically, mental, and logically? What are the effects of this?
Well, I can help to the society by conducting seminars to the people who experience this chemical poisoning. And another way is, I should also conduct seminars to the people who don't yet experience this for them to have information. So also we could prevent these health conditions.
So, like what I had said, it also depends on how the people reflect on this law and can greatly contribute on this part of it.
Gagawa ako ng formal na sulat sa ating mahal na presidente na tulungan tayo maipasa ang batas nito tungkol sa isyong ito. Sa mga paraan na ito, ang ating bansa ay magiging malinis at magiging mas mapagmahal sa ating kalikasan, lalong-lalo na sa ating kabataan ngayong panahon.
As one of the representative of the NGO said that we should support this law in order for the candidates this coming election will support and follow this rule. And the voters and the other members of the community will help to build a better and a clean environment in our country.
So, I have a question to you all. Is the government involved in this problem?
Well, I think that the people is the cause of this issue or problem because psychologically they don't know what are the contents of these materials.
For me, it will depend on how will the society get together with these materials. For example, drinking service, it doesn't have knowledge to these materials. So, it can affect the environment, especially our Mother Earth.
Sila na din ang may responsibilidad kung sila ay nag-iisip ng tama at mali. Nakasa katauhan na din ito ng tao kung paano sila makakahalubilo sa isyong ito. Kung sila ba ang responsibilidad sa isyong ito. Kung meron sila nito, magiging sapat ang kanilang kaalaman tungkol dito at magiging maganda ang ating bansa, lalo na sa ating kalikasan.
For me, the government is the cause of this issue because the people are greatly affected in terms of the political and economic crisis in our country.
So, for now, everybody's free to ask questions to each other, and everybody is doing their best to answer the question to each other. But before that, let me explain to you first what the table or graph is all about. So, this is all about the use of tarpaulins in the Philippines in 2007 to 2013. So, as you can see, the use of tarpaulins from 2007 to 2013 is going up and down. So, for now, the highest percentage is the places with tarpaulins, and the least is without tarpaulins. So, who wants to ask a question right now? Yes, please introduce yourself.
Hi everyone, I'm Simon from Batangas, a third-year college student from DLS. I would like to ask Congresswoman Gismol, the law cannot deal with the people with this, and if the people would not accept the law, what will you do with these reactions?
It will have effect in spreading the chemical reactions to the bodies of the people, especially the babies. It depends on the people and how will they appreciate and contribute this law affecting issue. I guess the law will decide if people can accept this law or not. It also depends on how will be the country associated with the people within the society.
I have a follow-up question for you, Congressman. What if the law is not considered and have an effect for our society? Will you replace the law that you implemented or just revise it?
If I would choose from both of them, I would rather revise because in our country is democratic and people is our priority. I will also try my best to have peaceful people.
Thank you very much.
So, waiting for a question. Simon, right? So, now, here's another question from Rita. You're Rita, right? Third year high school student. So, give us your question, please.
So, Miss Mabilangan, bilang estudyante o mag-aaral ng isang pribadong paaralan sa Manila, paano po itong isyong ito nakaka-apekto sa mga estudyante katulad namin? At paano rin ito nakaka-apekto sa pangpolitikal, pangkalusugan at pang-ekonomikal na sitwasyon ng ating nagsasalamatalata?
Salamat, Rika, sa iyong magandang katanungan. Bilang isang estudyante na nasa edad 15 hanggang 17 gulang, dapat kayo maging mapanuri at maging matalino sa mga panukala ng mga kakandidatong konsehal at mga teacher na tatakbo ngayong Oktubre. Dapat din kayo maging matalino sa mga pinagbabawal na batas sa ating gobyerno at kung ginagawa ito ng isang mga kakandidato sa inyong barangay, dapat yung ipagbigay alam agad sa mga gobyerno. Ukol dito, sa iyong susunod na tanong, ang mga sagot ukol dito ay umiikot sa tao. Ito din ay depende sa kanila kung tataas o bababa ang mga pang-ekonomikal at pang-mabuhayan natin sa pang-araw-araw. Kaya kailangan tayo maging matyaga, matalino, at responsable sa ating sariling buhay.
Maraming salamat po, Miss Mabilangan, sa inyong mga opinion. Ito po ay makakatulong sa aming mga estudyante, lalo-lalo na po sa darating na pagboto sa barangay at SPL.
So, are there anybody who likes to ask a question? Who's there? Yes, Senor.
I'm Dean, a journalist from Makati, and I would like to ask a question from the representative of DNR.
Yes, what's that?
If you could do projects that will help our country to avoid lead and cadmium poisoning to these posters, what will this project be and how will it help to improve the health and environment?
I will proclaim a campaign to all cities and provinces to have an inspection of products, especially the tarpaulin services. According to the DNR, this project will be implemented in the coming days. By this project involving the chemicals, the income of our country will increase and the cleanliness will also increase and the prevention will be prevented. They can use also alternative chemicals that is less hazardous to people like us in our society.
Would anybody else like to ask questions at this moment? Okay, no. So for our solution, everyone on this forum contributed a lot. And for that, I thank you very, very much. For the solution now, our solution, of course, is to lessen the use of tarpaulins, to lessen also the substance of this. And some men will be affected in this, quite affected, but we will be really sure that we'll find the alternative source for the business. And for the loss and the bans that you did, I thank you very much for that. So that will be our forum for today. Again, I thank you all and good day. Again, to all of this forum, have a good day. Thank you very much.